ladies and gents, this is Linda, Chic777, and today I'm coming at you with the design team project for Reneabouquets. Now this particular project, it was about 2 years ago, around this time, around the fall time, October, and I was in Joann's and I found this cute metal pumpkin carriage. And I knew immediately that I wanted to alter it. So I'm going to move my sign out of the way and show you what I came up with. That out and then do just a little bit of adjusting. I know, right? Super cute! I love how it came up, how it turned out. When I first saw this carriage, it was like a, like I said, metal, and it was like a brown color. So probably within a month or so, I, dug it out. I didn't really have quite a design for it yet, but I thought, maybe if I start painting it and stuff, something will come to me. So I dug it out, and what I did is I used kind of like a cream color acrylic paint mixed with sand, if you guys have seen me do many times before, and I painted the whole thing up. And no idea ever came, and it sat about 2 years. And so this time I was like, by golly, I'm going to do something with it. It's the right time of year, and it came out just as I had envisioned it. I wanted this kind of shabby chic, romantic type carriage, and I wanted it to envelop all the things we think about when we see, a carriage, in Cinderella and, our fairy tale and, things like that. So, I'm really happy with it. So I'm going to turn my couple of lights out first because I want you to see, I found in the bridal section at Joann's one of those packages of strands of tiny LED lights. And I wanted to give myself the option to light this up. Now I didn't hook it on the carriage permanently in case I decided I ever wanted to take it off, but I love it. It just gives just a tiny few spots of light. And so, when it's dark in my room, look at that. I know, right? Oh my gosh, just look at it. So just a few little areas, giving it just a little bit of romantic feel. I love how it came out. Those little lights are so cute. I love them. And I think it just gave it that little extra oomph that it needed. So anyway, I'll turn some lights back on. I had to let you guys see it this way. I'll turn some lights back on and we'll kind of get more up and close and personal with it. I know it's not quite the same as the lights off, but you can still kind of see some of the little teeny, those things are so tiny, some of the little lights for it. But anyway, I will adjust my camera, show you what I came up with a little bit closer. It's very simple. I tried not to do too much to it. You're looking at it going, too much to it? Right. And I wanted to stick with creams and pinks and a little bit of brown tones to it. It's one of my favorite color combinations. So let's do a little magic here, a little camera magic. And let me show you a little closer. See how well we can do this. There we go. Okay, so first off, I'll show you like the acrylic, well, it is acrylic, but I said acrylic instead of acrylic. Paint mixed with sand, you can see all the texture that it gave it. I did that all over everything and covering up kind of that brown metal. We'll just kind of give a look around. You're going to see the little light box. Here's the little lights hanging off the bottom, so I just kind of hid that so when it's sitting on the shelf it's hiding underneath, and I can grab it easily to turn the lights on or off with it. So like I said, I didn't attach it permanently because I might want to take the lights out at some point. Can't imagine why, but you never know. So there's the back of the carriage. Really super cute. The back end, I guess, the rear of the carriage. This side I didn't really do, you can see all the wires and everything. It's pretty much the back side. Okay, turn it inside, you can see the top a little bit, and then kind of turning to the front of the carriage, Really, see, I just love how you can see those tiny lights. Like I said, I can't imagine ever wanting to take the lights out, but if I do keep it in, I need to work at hiding the little wires a little better. But, you know, mostly we're going to be looking at from the side angle anyway, so wasn't too worried about it. Anyway, so I don't know where to start. We'll just kind of start from the center here. I had some little heart-shaped chain. You know, sometimes I like to put moving parts on it. So I just kind of adhered some chain, just kind of coming over to one side, just a single swag here, just so it gives it a little shine and a little bit of romantic to it. I wanted it like little gates, so you're like opening the gates, peering into the romantic carriage, kind of like the doors of the gate, I guess. And these are just spare parts resin gates here. Those are from my stash. And then inside, I have like a ton of flowers, Prima flowers, Wild Orchid Craft flowers, Petaloo flowers, just all from, most of it, the Wild Orchid Craft flowers from my stash. And a lot of the other ones are beautiful, beautiful treasures from Reneabouquets flowers. These rolled flowers, you can see some of those that are very big and kind of behind the letter D here. These are all by Prima from Jody Lee's Butterfly collection, the Korean flowers. Those are from Renee's shop. These fun textured flowers, these are also from Renee's shop, and those are the Petaloo flowers. So I just wanted to kind of sit that down and show you those flowers. I've only got them left in blue because I used all the pink, but they are the blooms, Mums and Butterfly Blooms, and these are my teal ones, but this is what they look like. You get 3 great big large flowers and then 2 like real pretty like velvet butterflies. So, you know, like I said, mine are in the pink color, of course, but these are what they look like. And before I pick back up, because they're going to be hard to see, I want to show you some of the other flowers I used from Renee's shop. I also used these Prima flowers here. These are the pink ones, and these are the Symphony Blend flowers. These are in the Amoroso pink, and they come in a bunch of different kind of designs in the pack. And I used the bigger one, but I tore a couple of layers off of it in here, and I'll point it out. So those are the flowers used from Renee's shop. I also used quite a few of her chiffon flowers. You guys have seen me use those before, but let me pull it out. They come in a set of 3. I used the ivory ones, and I used the sangria pink ones. And that is these beautiful flowers with the little gems and pearls in the center. She's got quite a few new colors now, and she even has a mixed color pack with a white and a light pink and a dark pink. And these are just gorgeous, real romantic little flowers. Beautiful. I love them. And then I also tried, I bought one in like an ivory and one in a pink, and these are the So Shabby fabric flowers. Look, I mean, you can see it in the palm of my hand. It's huge, but just look at the dimension of them. They're kind of like mums, I think. Just gorgeous, again, with the pearls and the little bling in the center. She's got these in quite a few different colors as well, but they are just gorgeous. And the fabric is kind of like a, you know what? You can see the texture on it. All of a sudden, I'm having a brain moment. I can't remember the... actually, it's obviously actually, you know, a chiffon type fabric, but the texture on it's just really pretty. So that's the other flower I used. I showed you the one Prima, the 2 Primas, and the Petaloo. I think that's about it. I think that's all the flowers that came from Renee's shop. So back in again. And so you can kind of see back in here, it's hard to see obviously, but this fluffy one right here, I'll show you from the back, is the chiffon, the So Shabby chiffon flower I used. And then I've got a bunch of, back in here, going to be hard to see again, a bunch of the other chiffon flowers. Here's the Amoroso pink, you can see right there. Let me see, I think I've got one in the back here. Hard to see, but a beautiful color, kind of dark mauve pink in there. So sorry, you know, things get covered up when we're layering, but just a beautiful, beautiful kind of vintage mauve pink. You can kind of see that coloring in there. Also, I've got another Prima flower that came from my stash. I wanted texture in it, and these came from Sabrina. Hey, Sabrina. When we did our swap, she sent me a package of those Prima flowers that are made out of feathers. So, and it has a pink and a green in it, so that's what this feather flower is back in here, so that's really cute. This swirl over here, and then I've got two on this side, these swirls. This came from Walmart. Some new Christmas picks they had, and it was white with the glitter on it, and I just thought it would add some real beautiful texture to my project, so, you know, threw those in there. I like how it's just oh so subtle out the sides. Okay, then let's start in the very back where that beautiful, beautiful Prima frame is. It's a Prima resin frame. Is that the Victorian? Let me double check. The Victorian or the Baroque frame. It's oval, obviously. I think that's the Victorian frames. The oval ones are the Prima Victorian frames. And I laid them on the flowers, which is why the pretty ones kind of got covered up, and plus they're harder to see, you know, in the video. And then on top of that, I've got some Prima resin wings back there. And then I laid one of those little metal hearts that came from Michael's $1.50 bin over the top. So it was kind of like, you know, heart with wings, obviously. On the beautiful frame is a beautiful butterfly from Renee's shop. And these butterflies are called the Sweet Nothings butterflies. They are the tiny treasures. And I've got them right here. Let me pull it out of the package so it's a little bit easier to see. You get 5 to a pack. Let me pull it out so you don't have to see the glare. But here they are. They're a beautiful kind of peachy pink butterfly. And look at the glitter glass on it. They are just so sweet, which is why they're called Sweet Nothings. Very cute. I love these. So that's the butterfly on that end. Okay. And then amongst the flowers and stuff, I had some wood words from Saw Crafters. The word beautiful and the word dream, and I painted those white with the Tim Holtz Distress spray stain, the white picket fence. That those spray stains are in Renee's shop, so that's how I covered that. Amongst like the flowers, you can see like Prima's metal heart gears here. I've got another little gear right back tucked in there. You can see some of this. It's a pick that I cut apart. It's a Recollections pick, you know, those crystal flower stems. Let me see if I can find another one to show you. Here we go. This one's in a red, but you can see it's these little, got them on clearance. There's a clear and a red stuck in there, but it's one of these that I cut apart. So I layered that in there, a little bit on this side. And then I stuck a little bit more coming out over here, and you can see some of that right in here. Kind of in the background a little bit here, this Prima resin frame I've got layered with a few little goodies on top of that. That's in Renee's shop, and those are the Baroque frames. Those are the square frames that you can get from her shop. And then I layered a Prima metal clock face, also from her shop, and a little teeny tiny Prima clock hand. Did you doubt I wouldn't have it on here? Did you doubt? It's there. So I layered that on there. And then I layered a Prima metal, white metal street sign that says together. Because, you know, if you're thinking about love, it's a beautiful dream together. I know, right? Back in here on the flowers, so, you know, I've layered another little Prima metal heart gear there. This is a spare parts metal street lamp I layered back in there. I wanted the street lamp to kind of simulate, you know, the light that I've got on in here from the little LED lights. So I thought that would be just a nice little grouping there. I've got some of these little hearts. These are little acrylic hearts I got from the Dollar Tree. So there's a pink one. There's one here. And then I've got a little one sticking out over here. I layered some of the Prima flowers in here. These are from my stash. And they are, let's see if I can find a package of those for you. Well, probably not. But I've got a single flower. They look like these. Remember these Prima flowers? You can't hardly find them anymore. But Renee has some very similar in her shop, and they come in like pink and white and a few other colors, and they look like that. They're very similar to these flowers. So if you're looking for the look of these old Prima flowers, the only difference with Renee's is they don't have the wire on the flower petals. But other than that, it looks darn similar. So it's another option to kind of get the looks of these flowers since you can't get these anymore. So that's what I layered there. I just kind of left the stem on it and, you know, squiggled it up and brought it down so it gave it a lot more texture. On top of that is another butterfly from Renee's shop. These are the regular size butterflies, and this is called the debutante butterflies. Very, very beautiful. I love these. They're in pinks and browns, and here's what they look like up close. Just gorgeous. I just love these. Beautiful, natural looking butterfly. So that's what I've got layered in there. Let me come around to the front a little bit. I've got some more of rolled flowers in here. More flowers tucked in around. Another one of the little curly Q stems. You can really see that kind of feather flower in here. Layered around the project is Renee's glitter glass in the diamond shade. You guys know I use that a lot. I took 3D matte gel by Prima and I put the glitter glass everywhere. I've got it here on the wheel. I've got it on the gates. I've got it on the dream word. You can see it back on the beautiful word. I've got it on the wing and the heart back there above the butterfly. So just in various places around this pumpkin carriage, on the pumpkin itself, this leaf, just to give it a little bit of glitter and kind of add further to the romantic feel of it. On the top of this pumpkin, I put another one of those Prima flowers. I put some of the butterfly collection flowers from Renee's shop, and some of these are like Michael's $1.50 bin flowers. This is a Recollections little clear knob, doorknob I guess we could call it. I put on top some more of the glitter glass. And then another Prima metal claw can, the Junkyard Findings from Renee's shop. Okay, so there is that. I know, I'm keeping this one. Sorry, guys. I've made a lot of projects over the years that I'm actually getting ready to take to Craft Bazaar, and some of them I will be selling, but this one on YouTube, but this one is a keeper for me. And then let's turn over to the back side, the very back of the carriage. Right here is from those Petaloo Mums and Butterflies. This is the pink little velvet butterfly. Look just how beautiful that is. I love the velvet. It's so soft. And I've got it kind of hooked to the back of that beautiful So Shabby Reneabouquets flower. Up at the top here, I've got, this is a Prima, the metal door locks that Ingvild Bohm came out with. These used to be in Renee's shop, which is why I've got them. I bought quite a few packages, but she's out of them right now. But I love these, and I just thought it made a cute little accent. And then down in the bottom, I've got some more Wild Orchid Craft flowers, more rolled flowers. There's another little metal heart gear here. This is another round frame, and that is from Renee's shop. It's this round frame, the Victorian round frame, and then the great big round frame in the back that I used there. They come in a set. Renee has those, like I've said. I've got the beautiful, you can see the sangria chiffon flower back in there. You can see more of the butterfly flowers in here. And then I put, this is a Prima wood icon word noted. Again, painted it with the Tim Holtz Distress Spray Stain. In white picket fence. And then I added a Prima resin angel here, like, you know, the angels kind of, you know, there's the tray as the pumpkin carriage is going away, the angels guarding it from behind. So cute. And then I added a little bit of glitter glass along on here and down the frame and on the flower and things like that. Okay, so there is my project. I really hope you guys liked it. I had a lot of fun with this. I'm going to move it to the back and again hide my little light switch there. I will have all the links down below to everything Reneabouquets. I will have the links down below to my blog and Pinterest account where you can find more pictures of my projects. I thank you for sharing your time with me, and I'll talk with you again soon. Bye.